Good morning, comrades. Prepare to be shocked. And I'm not talking about my look that makes me look like Shmi, no offense to Shmi, or the fact that I've shaven off my beard. Roughly a week ago, maybe a bit more, I made a video which the title was "I Need Your Help," saying that a good friend of mine, Teresa, was suddenly diagnosed with a cancer and only had a few weeks to live. Where I asked you guys to help us out, to donate money to fulfill her bucket list, and yeah, many of you done it. In the end we raised close to 5,000 euros, thereby additional 500 euros worth of monetization on my channel that I'm going to give away. Unfortunately, the bucket list will never be fulfilled, because instead of a few more weeks left to be alive, to fulfill this bucket list, well, it's ended up to be only 1 week roughly, and she passed away a few days ago, and today we're going to her, well, the funeral. And you could ask yourself whether it's appropriate to vlog about the funeral or something, but I think it's gonna be something magnificent, if you can even call it this way. It's going to be something special. There are a couple of things that I definitely want to share with you, and I think a lot of people would like to keep it in their memory, because a lot of people have worked to make it something beautiful. And yeah, let's just go there and we will see we will see.
You want me to hold something?
Hold me. We have arrived at the first meeting point. Just received a black lint on our mirror and also the stickers. Those stickers are distributed for free, but the idea is that you should make a donation how much you want, because it's actually a very sad story. The thing is, Teresa didn't have a funeral insurance, because you don't expect to, well, you know what I'm saying. So all the money that we have, me, you, everyone who have contributed for a bucket list, goes to her funeral. And unfortunately it's still not enough. So a lot of guys, a lot of companies have decided to help however they could. And yeah, those stickers are a part of it. Yeah, I hope there's probably gonna be something in the comments, a link to support her family for people who want. I'm not gonna really ask you again, but if you feel like you should contribute from deep in your heart, then feel free to do so. I'm not sure if we should do some car spotting, because there's a lot of cool cars coming in to show respect to Teresa, and there's going to be a lot more. But I think let's do it. Diana just made a very important remark, although of course it's without a doubt a very sad happening, but I don't think it should be a sad vlog. I mean, the whole idea, of course, we want to commemorate Teresa, but the reason why it is so big is because it was her last wish to make it a big event, to gather all the car cultures, because as a matter of fact, she introduced a lot of people into car culture. A lot of people met each other because of her, because she was present at a lot of car meetings, and she was like, hey, you know him, you know her, hey, this and that, check out each other's car. And you can actually see that today pretty much every car guy, car girl are here. Look at the variety of cars that we have. JDM, European muscle cars, JDM, again, muscle cars, GT3 RS, Gallardo, lots of JDM obviously, because that was her main thing. We're gonna see today the amazing 350Z that belonged to her, that I already told you earlier about in the video where I asked you for the donations. It's a very sad story, and I'm gonna tell it to you now, so you'll be prepared when I'm gonna be probably in tears when I'm gonna see the car for the first time. I'm already like, just by thinking of it. The thing is, the car had broken engine, and obviously when the news came that that she didn't have long, her boyfriend Sven decided to go all out, and he wanted to make the car as she wanted, to present it to her. You know what I mean. And today was supposed to be the day that she would get to see the car, because it had broken engine and it would receive a complete wrap and some other modifications that you're gonna see today. But unfortunately she didn't make it. She passed away a week ago on Sunday night. And well, I seen already some pictures. There were some first pictures published today on Facebook, and it was wow. So it's very sad that she never got to see the car. And another thing that makes this funeral very special is the hearse, the car that she'll be transported in. It's not some boring black Mercedes. No, it's a Subaru Forester STI. So that's the way to go out in style. There it is. Funny how I always comment on win games, but now I'm just speechless. And her other car. And the fast forward back to Apex, as you can clearly tell by the environment, and also fast forward into time, as you can tell by the beer that is coming back. But no, all the jokes aside, on a serious note, I haven't vlogged during the funeral out of respect for Teresa, her friends and family, and just out of general human values. But there are still a couple of things that I want to share with you. First of all, I want to thank everyone who has contributed to making this what it was. It was, again, not sure if I can say amazing, wonderful, beautiful. Let's call it beautiful because of the nature of the event that we are talking about. The most important thing is that there were hundreds of car people, but the police, which was present there, didn't register or didn't receive any single complaint from any citizen of Rotterdam. So this is definitely a separate achievement that I'd like to thank you, whoever was present there, and finally, everyone who has contributed. Now there are two final things that I want to say. Actually, one more thing that I forgot. Yeah, well, there have been pictures being published on social media, so I'm sure I can talk about it. I'm not going to insert a picture of it, but the casket that Teresa was buried in, everyone who made it, it's amazing. It was wrapped in the same color as her 350Z, the one that was before, the baby blue one, and it had a spoiler. Yeah, now I've seen it all in my life, a casket with a spoiler. And again, huge shout out to Willem, who the owner of the STI Forester, who made his car as a hearse. But yeah, those are just a couple of details I wanted to share with you. But now the two things that the main purpose of this extra sequence that I'm making this. First of all, obviously, like I told you, unfortunately, Teresa didn't have the funeral insurance, and this week still there will be last couple of bits. Efforts made to raise extra money. So if you want to contribute, you can buy a sticker and all the profits will go to her family. And finally, which is something more special, something I really hope we can make this happen. Teresa's final wish, last wish, was to have her car displayed at the SEMA motor show. Obviously getting the car shipped from the US is one thing, and something Sven, her ex-boyfriend, assured me, which is not an issue. The main issue is the nature of the SEMA show, is that they only accept cars which are being presented by exhibitors, and exhibitors are only companies. So now my question to you guys, if you are a company who is willing to exhibit at SEMA, or if you know a company who is willing to exhibit at SEMA and would like to have this massively winged 300 wide body 350Z. The car is actually apparently pretty famous in some circles in the United States because, well, that stance wide body thing in the US is pretty big. So when she was at SEMA earlier this year, Teresa, she was greeted by many followers. So this car is not unfamous, if I would say so, not unknown. Yeah, if you know someone, or if you are a company representing a company who is willing to make this last wish be fulfilled, then please contact Sven. You can find his details, email probably in the screen, or contact him, or find it for your convenience in the video description. So this is all I had to say regarding that. I hope we can make this happen, and I hope, you know what, I hope I will be able to go to SEMA with the car myself to cover this everything, and thank guys whoever gonna make this possible personally in whichever way I can. Don't get dirty ideas, although I'm also a dirty-minded guy. But no, and finally, just want to say vlogs are back now, and apologize for this. I don't even know which time it is, probably like 4th or 5th time this year that I had a break, but this time I really needed it. I had the time, but I on purpose didn't use it to do vlogs. I just did nothing. I played some video games, but I really needed time off after the end of the season to reset my brain, and now I'm all good to go. So from today on, we're back on the track, I promise. This is roughly a week worth of content of the old delayed vlogs that you will see in the upcoming week, and after that you will see more recent stuff. So for example, the upgrade process of our cars. I can quickly give you a quick glimpse of the cage process in the Cupra. And well, to see all that, you will have to stay tuned, subscribe, like, share. Again, thank you for being with me. Thank you one more time, everyone who has contributed to the main cause of this video. And yeah, again, I hope we will manage to fulfill the last wish, and I'm looking forward to meet you guys at SEMA next year. Bye-bye.